Ew, what is going on in his face? We are talking a little Season 3. We're talking about Zenyatta and his golden balls. So this is where it all started. Some placement matches went 6, 3, and 1, which I thought was pretty good. Apparently not. 22, 38 in gold, not the best. I checked the previous season. I ended up at 24, 20, was in gold, but I did some platinum work. I spent some time in platinum, but that seems like a fair placement. So I started off with a huge losing streak that got me down to 15, 30. That feels bad and is real bad. I tried to stay positive, tried to have some fun, and I kept on playing and tried to figure out a strategy. And then I found some buddies. Pretty much just utilized that stay as team button when I got with people that seemed to synergize well with me. And by synergize, mostly I mean just talking. Just if they're communicating and playing as a team, we'll call out stuff or respond to my call outs. I got a little bit better at calling out my discords and having people that would knock them out. Shout out to Gauss, Maverick, Rickman, all you guys. And of course, a shout out to Average Gamer, helped me win some matches as well. But we basically, I either met those friends through the stay as team, or we used the stay as team when we had people we were running well with. So yeah, with that match, I got up to 1959. I met those guys, and we got up pretty high. Got a good, nice winning streak.
All right, she's down.
And I sometimes had to shy away from Zen. I didn't just do Zen, though he was a good 20 hours I played Zen, 70% win rate, but sometimes I did have to go into my bag of tricks and pull out a Reinhardt.
All right, I'm flanking.
Not a lot of DPS. I need to work on my DPS, but this is how you win with Reinhardt. A well-placed flank, but as you can, if you listen, I called out ham flanking. The flank did not work as well if your team doesn't know you're flanking and that they need to be careful that they don't have a big shield up. But it worked out there, and I slowly but surely worked my way up. Here's a decent little clip of some of my mad Zen skills. I can't really get away with this as much up high. You can't carry, quote-unquote carry. I mean, my Zen's pretty good, top 90%, but you cannot get away with such goodness once you get up to platinum. Hey, speaking of which, look at this. I made it back up to platinum. So let's watch a couple platinum highlights, and then, spoilers, we're going to look at the diamond. Got all the way up to 3100. But here's a little bit more Zen on the same map. I like this spot. I got it down well. But this is in a platinum game.
Yeah, I already used my ult and I go for it.
Pretty much the whole team's dead-ish. I see that Reinhardt's pushing in. He needs some heals, but nah, I'm going to shoot some dudes. Uh-oh, he's gone. So it's like a 1v4 here? And of course, Reaper, he's carrying us. He comes around and helps out. But yeah, so Zen carried me most of the way, but like I said, I have to bounce into some tanks every once in a while. And for me, the thing that really made the game different was teams that communicated well. If I communicated, they communicated with me. If we were responding to each other and not just trying to solo the game all the way out and having fun. Find some guys that are having a good time. It makes winning that much more better. And yes, eventually I did max out at 3098, so it was nice to hit diamond. Pat myself on the back, make a YouTube video about it. So Zen is definitely the MVP for me for the season. It's definitely why I went with golden balls when I hit diamond. That was my celebration. A lot of time with him in the course of my career of Overwatch, but I did not seem to get as much return out of him in diamond. He just seemed to die too fast. Maybe I was bad placement, had some bad habits from the quote-unquote easy matches early on. So here's me with Zarya, and then we're going to look at Roadhog. And I think this definitely goes to show that communication is more important than picking your best character or necessarily going with the meta.
Now?
Roadhog's on top, you drop down. Did they just use theirs already?
They did.
And for my favorite part of the clip, where Nick asks us to be quiet and Boy says no.
Everyone needs to calm down and stop yelling.
Yeah, please stop screaming.
No, I can't.
and a little bit of Roadhog. This is on the diamond level, so I am not being as aggressive or crazy. Just doing what works, staying around the hole, dropping the Reinhardt in it. I did not stay at diamond. I dropped down after a second losing streak. Started the season with a losing streak, ended the season with a losing streak. We got that 3,100 in the middle. There's something to be said about how good winning streaks help and how bad losing streaks hurt you. But that's a video for another time if you guys care to hear my 2 cents about it. I appreciate you guys letting me celebrate with this self-congratulatory highlight compilation video of look at all the good things I did, and I'm not showing any of the bad screw-ups. So I'm happy I hit diamond. Let's go for Masters next season. And I appreciate you watching. Hopefully this was enjoyable for you guys. Let me know if it was just terrible and you hated it or you wanted something else out of it. And thanks again for watching. I love you. High fives.